This presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk is brought to you by PTU Clinic. Find out about Bridgewater and Buzzards Bay's newest physical therapy clinic and what they have to offer at ptuclinic.com. Adria Restaurant and Banquet Facility located at 436 Oak Street in East Bridgewater. Visit adriarestaurant.net. And by Diesel Direct, your reliable source for fuel delivery. Head over to dieseldirect.com for more.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the station in Attleboro. We are at WARA 1320 AM. We have a free-form Saturday coming up for you. We're going to recap all the MIAA Super Bowl highlights that were taking place Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. No, Thursday and Friday, right?
Yep, exactly.
And so Dominic and Ahava, our intern from Taunton High School, she is on the boards, training on the board today. So bear with us. It's going to be a fun hour. And we're basically just going to recap what happened the past couple days in Super Bowl highlights in MIAA. So I want to know, how was the coverage? I know it was cold.
Oh, you mean for us?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I went out there first. So now make sure you're watching my tone. Am I peeking out yet? Mm-mm. So am I close to where she is? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I think, Ahava, you had a great time, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
What was your experience?
Now, as you're talking, watch your level, too. So we're multitasking here. Like
yeah,
you
that's
said,
okay. That's okay.
Well, people, like you just said, told everybody she's training. So
yep.
If I jump in, it's just because I want to make sure she's relaxed and she's having fun. So as you're talking, just watch your own level now, because you're a very soft-spoken person. You want to make sure you're getting the most out of your volume on your as you're talking. So how was your experience?
What did you think of that?
It was fun. I mean, it was my first time at Gillette or like a football stadium in general.
Wow. So you've never been to Gillette?
I've only been to like baseball stadiums and all that, but never Gillette.
Oh,
or I've been like to what is it? Like it's like the just events around it and stuff, but I've never like actually been inside.
Oh, Patriot Place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
beautiful
like,
over
it was
there.
cool to experience and see what it looks like, because I've always only seen it on TV.
On TV, yeah.
So it was cool to just like, watch it and then actually go on the field too was pretty cool. And then once we did the me going into who's playing that game or what was the score, it felt like, I don't know, it felt like my future self. what I want to do. So it was pretty cool for me to experience that.
And so that's exactly what I wanted to hear, because I think you're going to go very far in this broadcasting
I do
thing.
too.
I really do. Ahava is someone who is a go-getter, and she wants to experience everything that happens, right down to editing the show and actually talking and being on the sidelines and calling a game. So kudos to you for wanting to step up and see what it's all about.
Thank
because,
you.
Parts of it aren't glamorous, but like with any job, that's what it is.
Yeah. And it was pretty cool just like where we went in the media part, like seeing other people that was part of that and going in and out of the elevators.
Yeah.
Like that was their job to do. So it was pretty cool to be part of that and just experience the whole thing and just see it all.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lot of
there were
fun.
a lot of media people
Yeah,
there.
Really?
It was like in and out.
Yeah, you
like,
had the Globe, you had all the local papers, you had the radio stations covering it, some of the access towns covering it. Of course, you had Channel 4, which is now part of WSBK TV 38.
Yes, and that's where Lou and I were watching some of that last night.
Yeah.
I think it was in North Attleboro.
Right, so we were up in the media room doing that, and that was fun, just being a fan slash media person watching the games.
Right. And so how was the media room?
I didn't expect it to look like that.
Yeah.
Because obviously you see when you're on the field, you see all these glass windows.
Yes.
So, but you don't never know what it looks like inside. So it was pretty cool to see, and it's whoa. And it looked like I don't know, it looked like just like a regular room, but you could tell it was for specifically like media people. And then with all the chairs, and especially where we were sitting right in front of the glass, and you can tell everybody wanted to sit there, so that's why we had to hold our spots the whole time so nobody would like take it, because there was people wanting to go, and it was like family members in there too. So it was like a mix of media plus just fans of both of the teams that were there.
Yeah, well, we were watching part of the game. I think it was in North Attleboro, and there were a lot of people, you know, on that side of the field. Support from all the towns, basically, who were playing. But it was just great to see because the camera angles were excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Just focusing on the plays as well as the crowd.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good for local people to see that.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So a lot of great exposure. So we're going to kind of run down what happened in Divisions 1 through 8.
All right. So,
All right, Dom.
All right, so here we go. So this game was December 5th, 5:30, and it was Severian taking on Needham. Needham was the host team. So the way we'll do it is, unfortunately, we're just going to tell you by their last name, you know, who was the person. And I hate to just be able to know. I appreciate it. So first we'll do the scoring summary. First quarter, 8:40 into the game, 81-yard touchdown pass from Wood to Shigato. Point after try from Bell was good. Then in the second quarter, Severian scored again early in the second quarter, 10-15. 2-yard run by Busa. Point after try by Bell was good. And then halfway through the third quarter, Needham finally gets on the board with a 30-yard touchdown pass. Carr to Williams. Rufo's point after try was good. And after that, the Severian defense was just too much for Needham. Let me see. The total yards for Severian, they had 289 yards, 184 rushing, 105 passing. Needham, 156 total yards, 81 yards running, and 75 passing. Let me see the big standouts. Buso, number 8 for Severian, 23 yards, 140 total. He had one long run for 44 yards, had one TD. Williams for Needham, he had 13 carries, 58 yards. He had a big run for 51 yards. Other big standout, the Shigato young man, 81-yard pass. That's the only pass he caught for a touchdown. And Williams also caught one. He also had another touchdown catch, 3 catches for 41 yards, as long as was 30. And then again, Wood for Severian, he was 4 for 5, 105 yards, touchdown pass. Carr was 8 for 17, 75 yards, and a touchdown. So that should basically wrap up. Final score, 14-7 Severian. Congratulations to Severian brothers, your Division 1.
Yeah, and just
high
a
school
highlight.
champs.
Just a highlight from that. Severian senior running back, linebacker Vincent Busa, rushing, 23 times for 140 yards, and the go-ahead touchdown to help Severian lead and defend their Division 1 title. Great job. And hopefully, you know, we can get some of these teams here in studio and talk about,
That's
their
next.
wins.
That's definitely next.
That's great. So the next one, congratulations, Severian, 14 over Needham, and that is Division 1. So I'm going to go over Division 2, not as in depth as Dom is doing it, but for Division 2, it was Catholic Memorial and King Philip. They played December 5th, 8 o'clock game. And so there are certain stats here that led to that win for Catholic Memorial. Let me see here. Some things are circled. 469 total yards.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. Rushing, let's see. I've got Sharp, I think his name is.
Okay.
Rushed for 2 touchdowns. Dodd, 2 touchdowns, and Flannery, 1 touchdown. Receiving, Dodd again for that touchdown. Passing for Kay Flannery. For 135 yards. Rushing, Dealer Plant, 157 yards. No, 17 yards rushing. Receiving is Schmitz. Had 3 catches. And passing, Gebhardt for 86 yards. So, how this went down in the first quarter, 2-point conversion was good, run by Mr. Dodd. Also, another 2-point conversion was good, run by a 64-yard run by De La Plante. In the second quarter, it was a 3-yard run by Kay Flannery, and the 2-point conversion was no good. But also in that second quarter, a 37-yard pass to Flannery to Dodd made that another no good 2-point conversion. But in the third quarter, it was a 42-yard pass to Gebhardt and then to Schmitz for a 2-point conversion, and a 9-yard run in the fourth. The kick was no good. A 10-yard run by Sharp. Kick was no good to Lenahan. 6-yard run in the fourth from King, and the kick was no good. So, final score there was Catholic Memorial 39, King Philip 21. So on the opening play, running back Lazon Sharp, who is actually a Brockton native.
He's a shock, Brockton. He's
Right,
one of those Catholic
right.
schools.
He ran for 65-yard touchdown with just 10 seconds taken off the clock to put the Knights up 8-0 following a successful 2-point conversion attempt.
There you go.
How cool was that?
That
So
was-
congratulations, Catholic Memorial.
All right, so we're gonna step away before we click on that. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here in the news station, 1320 AM WARA, and online as we do a free form Saturday as we recap high school football. We got 2 divisions down, 6 more to go. We'll be back with more right after this.
My junior year of college, I decided I wanted to be a truck driver.
So my uncle, he works here for like 40 plus years, and he said, choose Diesel Direct, don't go nowhere else.
Lo que me inspiró a mí fue mi hijastro cuando él se graduó con su CDF.
I was telling my stepdad and my brother, hey, you know, this is probably one of the best jobs I've ever had. And I was showing them the type of income that I was making. The equipment that we have at Diesel Direct is the best.
I aim to go in the big unit, the tractor trailer, so I'm trying to work myself up.
I never really had a career before this, but I just want to do my job well and be accepted. And I feel like a lot of people, that's all they want, right? And you definitely get that here.
There you go. Hey, everybody, welcome back. That was a little on the job training as a Hava Jet, our new radio engineer. As she's rolled her eyes at us.
Ava, don't let it scare you.
Oh, she'll be
It's
fine.
the first time for everybody. I did it, and I was a nightmare, so don't worry about it. You're doing great.
That was awesome. Did you get a picture of her rolling her eyes?
I didn't.
I'm kidding.
No, she's good. She's
All right.
good.
All right, everybody,
Love
welcome back. Yeah, you want to call in 508-222-1320. It's going to be kind of tough for us to talk to you because we are trying to do a rundown. So Ahava has Division 3. She's going to let you know who played, and she's going to let you know a rundown of the box score in the back, how it all played out, and then she's and anything that sticks out as far as yardage, she'll let you know. And here is our fine engineer, Miss Ahava Jet, as my stupid thing goes off here. All right, Ahava, educate him, kid.
This is Division 3 stats final at Gillette, Mansfield in North Attleboro. This is the one we went to see yesterday, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the one you were at,
yeah.
right?
Exactly.
North Attleboro
right,
takes the
awesome.
win 35-0. Scoring plays in the first quarter, 5-yard run, number 5. Kick no good after a touchdown. Second quarter, 10-yard run, number 44, 2-point conversion with a good run, number 5. And third quarter, 1-yard run by number 44, kick no good. Third quarter, a 4-yard run by number 7, 2-point conversion with a good pass, and the number 5 to number 2. Fourth quarter, 1-yard run by number 44 and a good kick by 82.
Does it give their names on the recap? No, not on that one. I was just curious. I was being nosy.
Yeah, so I have a little bit of running back Ryan Bannon, 20 carries for 85 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
As number 4, North Attleboro, 11-2, 3-2, shut out the Hockomock Davenport Rivals. Number 3, Mansfield, 9-4, 4-1, 35-0 to claim the Rocketeers' first Division 3 Super Bowl since 2002. In 7th overall.
Didn't we have them in before, though? I thought we had them in studio before.
I don't
In the
know.
old studio. Could have sworn.
Oh, in the old studio, maybe. You know, I was
Yeah.
thinking about that while
Yeah, I
I was
think we
watching
did.
the game. I'm like, I think we had them in studio. I even told Lou, I think they were in studio.
And I'll just keep on going. So now we'll go to Division 4. Good job, guys, by the way. Division 4, Thursday. It was on Thursday. They kicked the ball off at 3. Duxbury and Situate. This is a Patriot League matchup. Both teams play out of different conferences out of the Patriot League. And here is your matchup. Situate scored first at 8:55 in the first quarter, an 8-yard pass from Donovan to Foley. 2-point conversion was good by number 21, Robinson. Also in the first quarter, Situate, the Sailors, they scored again, this time at the 4:20 mark. 78-yard pass from Donovan to Robinson. Point after try by McGear is good. Go to the second quarter. Situate scores again. 5 minutes at the 5-minute mark in the second quarter. 8-yard pass from Donovan to Foley again. Of course, this time in the second quarter, point after try was good by McGear. Still in the second quarter, Situate, they had more to it with 29 seconds left in this first half. 15-yard pass from Donovan to Glowalk, sorry about that, young man. Point after try was good. Then Duxbury finally gets on the board, 7-17 in the third quarter, 3-yard run from Reese. Point after try was good by Jones. Then the fourth quarter, 6:30 mark, 4-yard pass from Reese to Torpe, Kick was no good. Standouts in this game, Situate had 332 yards total, 83 rushing, 249 in the air. Duxbury had 156 passing, 91 yards rushing for a total of 249. Big standouts in this game for Duxbury. Solvik had 12 catches, 118 yards. Longest one was 20 yards. Standouts for the Sailors, Situate Sailors, Foley had 17 yards rushing, 66 yards total. He had a long one of 17. Receiving, Robinson had 8 catches for Situate, 122 yards, 78 was the longest one. We talked about that. TD pass. Foley had 2 TD passes for Situate, 4 receptions, 31 yards. His longest was 10. Then Glorwick, 4 catches, 68 yards, 29 was his longest one for a touchdown. Your final, which I didn't say, it was 29-13, and that's your Division 4
Yeah,
state
so
championship
a
game.
little highlight on this was a revenge game, from what I understand. Senior running back Willie Robinson, who had perhaps a game's signature play, a 78-yard touchdown catch in the first quarter to take the lead, 15-0. That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. So final score, congratulations to Situate, 29 over Duxbury, 13. So that's Division 4. So I've got Division 5. I think I saw a little bit of this game also on the tube. They played Friday night. Last night, 5:30 game. Yes, so we were watching a little bit on this. So they played Foxborough. This is Shawsheen Tech. They beat Foxborough 14-0. Foxborough couldn't even get on the board. What's up with that? What's up with that? That's good defense, right? Right? Did you see that game? Yeah.
Yeah, that game that's one of the games we covered yesterday.
Awesome. Boy, that must have been just so cool to be on the field and just watching it live in front of you.
It was better in the press box.
Where it was nice and warm, right?
Oh, yeah.
So everything happened in the fourth quarter for Shawsheen. 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Total yards, 142. Rushing, 96. Passing, 46. First down, 6. Third down conversions, 3 out of 10. Just 1 turnover for Shawsheen. And penalties, 14 for 122.
Wow.
Right?
You know what? I didn't even see. That's a great stat. I didn't even
It
see
sure
that.
is. Sure is, because Foxborough had 5 penalties to 57. So the score summary on that, both in the fourth quarter, a 1-yard run by Tildesley. The kick was good for the conversion by Finn. And then also in the fourth quarter, 2-yard run by Tildesley. I didn't say that. Right? The kick is good again, so that made the game. So congratulations to Shawsheen Tech, 14 over Foxborough, nothing.
All right, so continuing on.
Yeah.
You have Division 6, right?
Yeah. Division 6, Hudson versus Fairhaven. Hudson takes the win with 21-14. Scoring plays, number 2, Berkey. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah,
had a
Burke. I think it's Burke, yeah.
Oh.
That's
4-yard run. Kick no good. 21-yard pass. Number 6, Dom. Dome.
Yep.
Oh. Number 2, Newton Clark. 47-yard run by 8. I'm horrible through that.
Attaway.
That's okay.
Attaway.
That's okay.
Yep, that's all right.
2-yard run by I think 20-yard run with by number 5 pickup with the pickup, 2-point conversion with the good run.
Now, you did say Hudson scored, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure I heard that because I looked at it and I didn't know if you said that. I'm sorry.
And then just a few total. Hudson, 235 total yards. Rushing yards, 121. Passing yards, 114. Attempts, 16 out of 7. 11 first downs. 3 out of 9 third down conversions.
You're doing fine.
2 out of 3 fourth down conversions. 1 turnover. 2 for 10 penalties.
That's not bad.
Ah, not bad. It says Division 6, right? Hudson 21 over Fairhaven 14.
Yeah.
So, a little highlight here. Garrett Giorgio, Hudson's senior captain, intercepted a last-ditch pass in the final minute to seal a 13-0 season and the Hawks' first state football championship at Gillette. How cool is that?
That is cool. That was
I think I
Wednesday
saw a
night.
picture on the website there, on the MIAA website, and they were just so excited. So cool to see, your first ever win at Gillette in the Super Bowl. So congratulations, Hudson.
And that was Wednesday. That was the last game on Wednesday night. Exactly. Congratulations to Hudson winning that. We had Fairhaven in last year when they won it. So how are we doing? We're doing good, right? We'll let this run down as we get ready. Sometimes the days drag on. Sometimes this is flying by. So we have Division 7 and 8 to wrap up, and then we have some ideas. I actually have the date of the basketball ceremony already set up.
Wow,
so we'll talk about
already
that.
done?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yep, so that's all set.
We do have a lot of
And
plans.
poor
in the
Hay
work
was like,
coming
what
up.
basketball ceremony?
I literally just said that. In my head.
Oh, you wait, girl. This is going to be so much fun.
So that would be your homework when you're absolutely bored out of your mind. Go back to the website and go to the archive page and look up. I think it was the 5th annual one, 6th annual, right? I think it was that 6th annual. I got to double check
I
myself.
I gotta
All right. So with that being said, we're getting ready. We're gonna. Let me see. We have time. We do.
It's
All right.
the
So
5th.
we're getting ready to go. All right. For that being, we're gonna take our second break as I ramble on and try not to get in my way and confuse these poor girls. You are watching and listening. 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station, 1320 AM WARA and online, all one word. We're wrapping up the high school. I like the way we did this. It's better than we do.
Oh, I
in
do
the past.
too. I do too.
All right. Me and the girls will be back with more to wrap up the rest of high school football.
My junior year of college, I decided I wanted to be a truck driver.
So my uncle, he works here for like 40 plus years, and he said, choose Diesel Direct, don't go nowhere else.
Lo que me inspiró a mí fue mi hijastro cuando él se graduó con su CDE.
I was telling my stepdad and my brother, hey, this is probably one of the best jobs I've ever had. And I was showing them the type of income that I was making. The equipment that we have at Diesel Direct is the best.
I aim to go in the big unit, the tractor trailer, so I'm trying to work myself up.
I never really had a career before this, but I just want to do my job well and be accepted. And I feel like a lot of people, that's all they want, right? And you definitely get that here.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. You're listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station. And you're doing a great job, young lady. Not bad being thrown right into the fire.
We all were thrown into fire, believe
Right.
you me.
If you want to call in 508-222-1320, just to let you know we're not being snobs. We're running down the high school football format. We will shoot this out to local access TV later today. Me and Ahava we'll do our due diligence and get this ready for access TV because this is still pretty cool.
Yeah, don't forget to send me the link.
And
okay?
we'll send you the link.
Yep, yep.
All our information is off. The link, you can catch all that stuff on our Facebook page for all 4 words, 4 Deep Sports Talk, the word 4. All right, now we'll dive into Division 7. This game was a 5:30 start on Wednesday, so the second game on Wednesday, Division 7, Uxbridge and Mashpee. And this is how it played out. A lot of scoring in this game. Oxford scored. They waited to the second quarter, so they were scoreless through one. Again, Oxford scored 7:36 into the second quarter, 35-yard pass. Devlin to Kathleen, excuse me. Point after try was good by Gilmore. Then Mashpee ties it up. Yes, no, they actually took the lead. I'm sorry. 6:07 into the left in the second quarter. 9-yard run by Squirkaya. Am I saying that? Squirkaya?
Close enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm butchering. 2-point
I think
conversion
you're rubbing
was
off
good.
on it, Heva.
Yeah, poor kid. That's what I'm doing wrong. Matado's pass to Willis was good. So right now you're looking at 8-6. Oxford answers back to end the first half. 17 seconds. 18-yard pass. Devlin to Sweeney. Got that name right. Gilmore's point after try kick was good. We start the third quarter. Oxford answers right around halfway through the third quarter. 5:43 to be exact. 38-yard run by Devlin. Point after try by Gilmore was good. Mashpee comes back. They score with a minute and 1 second left in the third quarter. 6-yard run by Squirkaya. I'm going to say that. I'll take the emails later. Two-point conversion was good. Uxbridge, they go back at it again. Early in the fourth quarter, 9:39 to be exact. 1-yard run by LaChapelle. Point after try was good by Gilmore. Mashpee, they answered near the end of the third quarter with 3:40 left. 9-yard run by Willis. 2-point conversion was no good. Oxford scores two more times. Fourth quarter, 3:28 left. A 65-yard run by LaChapelle. Point after try by Gilmore was good. Then they score again with 2:24 left. A 1-yard run by Devlin. Point after try by Gilmore was good. Standouts as far as how it played out, we'll go with Mashpee first. 350 yards total. 137 yards rushing, 213 passing, 13 for 25 in attempts, 16 first downs, 5 for 10 on third downs, 1 for 2 on fourth downs. They had 3 turnovers. They took 3 turnovers, and they were 7 for 45 in penalties for the winning team. Uxbridge total yards 241. Total yards rushing was 285, passing was 156, 11 for 18 in the air, 17 first downs, 5 for 10 on third downs, 1 for 3 on fourth downs. They had 1 turnover, and 5 for 35 total yards in penalties. A couple of standouts here. Let me go through Devlin, the quarterback. He was 11 for 18, 156 yards. Mikado, he was 11 for 24, 213 yards. Big standouts as far as rushing. LaChapelle, he was 19 rushes, 205 yards. His longest was 65 with 2 TDs. For Mashpee, it was Willis. Well, I'll do Willis. Willis had 6 rushes, 23 yards, a touchdown. His longest was 9. Sirkari, he had 7 rushes, 32 yards. His longest was 11. He also had 2 touchdowns. Mikado, the quarterback, he also ran 9 times for 73 yards. His longest was 25 yards. Receivers, real fast. LaChapelle for Uxbridge, 2 catches, 55 yards, 49 was his longest. And then Johnson for Uxbridge, 5 catches, 34 yards. And Kathleen, 1 catch, 34 yards. His longest was a 34-yard catch that was also resulted in a touchdown. And then finishing up with Mashpee, their longest one was by Squirkaya. He 3 catches, 85 yards. His longest was 60. And Trevia, 6 catches, 82 yards. His longest was 44. And congratulations to Division 7. Uxbridge, again, beating Mashpee 42-20.
Yeah, a little highlight from that, their QB, Rogan Devlin. The last quarter there, he kept the ball to himself for a 2-yard touchdown run. So the Spartans win their second consecutive state title and push their winning streak to 27 in a row, the longest active streak in the state.
That's pretty cool.
How cool is that? So congratulations, Uxbridge. Very cool.
Yep.
All right, so I have the last division, which is Division 8. This was played last night. Actually, yesterday afternoon at 3 o'clock, up between Randolph and West Boylston. So, West Boylston won this game, and I heard it was very, very exciting. 22, Randolph 16. So some of the stats in the first quarter, West Boylston got a touchdown and a field goal by Randolph, made it 7-3. In the second quarter, West Boylston looks like 2 touchdowns, or 1 touchdown and an extra point. In the third, Randolph hit 2 field goals. In the fourth, Randolph hit a touchdown. So, went like this. Randolph, 27-yard field goal to Noriska, I think his name is. Field goal, yeah, Noriska. Okay, and also in the first quarter, a 36-yard run by Renzoni. The kick was good from number 7, Bryce. Then in the second quarter, a 9-yard run by Simpson, and the 2-point conversion was good by Renzoni. Also in the second quarter, a 3rd-yard run by Renzoni, and the kick was good by Rice. In the third quarter, it was a 12-yard run by White and a 2-point conversion, which was no good. And then in the fourth, a 1-yard run by White, and the kick was good. So, final on that was West Boylston 22 and Randolph 16. So West Boylston's Steven Simpson rushed for the conversion, essentially icing the game with Randolph out of timeouts. The win gave West Boylston its 3rd straight title. So, Congratulations, West Boylston.
Awesome. So I got some, you know what, I actually have a pretty decent stat. This is,
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if you still have yours. I got these from the gentleman, the Dean Collins was giving us all the stats and stuff.
So who is that gentleman?
This is Michael Richard. He probably for the MIAA, I'm thinking. He had most appearances in the Super Bowl state championship game. Let me see. Longmeadow has 21. Brockton has 19. Northbridge has 18. Everett and Leominster are tied at 17. Severian Brothers has 16. St. John's Prep 15. Fitchburg, Springfield Central, Wacona, and Walpole has 13 appearances. Duxbury, Mansfield, North Attleboro have 12. Baypath, Marshfield, Neshoba, Reading, St. John's Prep. Oh, so that must be St. John's of Shrewsbury. They have 11. That other one I read, St. John's with 15. That must be St. John's of Shrewsbury. Bishop Fee, Bridgewater, Raynham, Clinton, Foxborough, Hoosick Valley, Nantucket, Oakmont, and Westwood have 10. Most Super Bowl state championship victories. This is, I didn't give a date how far this goes back. Longmeadow has 13. Everett and Leominster have 12. Brockton and Northbridge have 11 wins. Most state, victories. St. John's, Shrewsbury has 10. Springfield Central and Severian have 9. Bishop Fee, Clinton, and Mansfield have 8. Duxbury, North Attleboro, Walpole, and Westwood have 7. Foxborough, Hoosick Valley, North Middlesex, Oakmont have 6. Greater Lowell, Milford, Nantucket, St. Prep, Marion, I've heard of them, and West Roxbury have 5. That's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool.
It is.
And then he has a lot of other things I could use. I'm just gonna use these as put them as a.
Was he the only? Was he the only stat person?
No, they had someone from Dean College. This guy I believe he's from Dean College, did it prior to.
Mm-hmm.
He gave all the media there, and just the football side of high school football. This is from 1972 to 2023. This is another stat he gave us. I'm not going to get into this, otherwise we're going to have to make this a 3-hour show.
Really? Are we out of time already?
No, we're getting ready for our last
47.
break.
Oh,
right?
our last break.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, then we can kind of, when we come back,
Do the freeform part of the show.
yeah, we can talk
I like
about
that part.
we can talk about things we want to try to do, and I can actually
Yeah.
write them down and make a mental note. But
I kind of like that idea, Don.
But so we're getting ready. How much? We got seconds.
20.
All right, so this is what you got to work on. So look at her hands crossed, being all in charge and stuff over there. So,
Doing great.
she's doing fine. When we get back, you can call in again. We're gonna tell you what we got going on. We'd love to hear any and all ideas. So we'll be right back after this. They know who we are.
My junior year of college, I decided I wanted to be a truck driver.
So my uncle, he works here for like 40 plus years, and he said, choose Diesel Direct, don't go nowhere else.
Lo que me inspiró a mí fue mi hijastro cuando él se graduó con su CDF.
I was telling my stepdad and my brother, hey, you know, this is probably one of the best jobs I've ever had. And I was showing them the type of income that I was making. The equipment that we have at Diesel Direct is the best.
I aim to go in the big unit, the tractor trailer, so I'm trying to work myself up.
I never really had a career before this, but I just want to do my job well and be accepted. And I feel like a lot of people, that's all they want, right? And you definitely get that here.
Welcome back, everybody. The 4 Deep Sports Talk. Today is a freeform day, just talking about the recap of Gillette Stadium's games, divisions, and how it went. And now this time we're going to talk about just Thanksgiving and I don't know.
What's coming up, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love this part of the show, Ava. I
You did a great job
absolutely,
with Ava, by the way.
absolutely do. It's structured to a certain point, but at least you know what we're talking about every Saturday. So the last 15 minutes here, we're going to be talking about upcoming stuff that we're thinking about. And it is, 'tis the season right now, so there's a lot going on. So I understand you're going to be going away for Christmas, huh?
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. You have family in California.
Mm-hmm.
Do they watch this show? Do you
Well-
know that if they watch the show?
I know my aunts and stuff, it came across their feed and they're super proud of me and stuff on my
Awesome.
dad's side. So
You can tell them all about it.
Yeah.
Tell them all about it when you get there. So aunts and uncles and family back
Yeah.
there. That's cool. So when are you leaving? Christmas?
Christmas Eve,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
We're in
And-
California.
Sacramento.
Nice.
right? I have a son in Long Beach, and
That's right.
yeah. California's great. A little expensive for me, but it's great. I'm sure you're gonna have a great time. When was the
Yeah.
last time you went back?
Probably in towards the end of not the end of the school year, maybe March
Mm-hmm.
or May. I think May, some around that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just went there, but that was it. I usually always go for a holiday, either sometimes Thanksgiving
Nice.
or Christmas, or I always go during February break too. or April break. So whenever I can, really.
Nice, nice. So cousins and all that.
Whole family.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, I know next week, Dom, we're going to have who? The Taunton.
Oh, Taunton Pop Warner football. Yes.
All right. So is that the team or is that
the team?
coach?
Probably like 5 players.
Oh my
or
goodness.
something like that.
You know how much I love having kids in the studio.
Right. So yeah, that's the deal with that. And then further down the line, so I made a quick list while you guys were
That's good.
doing your girly stuff.
Let us
talking
in on
and stuff, Right. So yeah, next week we're gonna have Taunton Pop Warner football. I don't know what grade it is. I think it's the 3rd grade, but we'll educate us as we go on, and we'll get that show up to local access TV stations that we always support. The website's finally back up and running. It was down a little bit for a couple days. That's good to know. For people that want to listen and watch a Hava Jet do her thing and stuff like that. Or actually Lou probably back home listening or watching.
Oh yeah, he is. He
All right.
always watches before his nap.
So April 26th.
Wow,
is
that's
going
far
to be
out.
the 6th annual 4 Deep Sports Talk Girls and Boys South Shore Basketball Player of the Year and Coach of the Year. And we have 2 Hall of Famers. We have Dan Buron from Bridgewater Raynham, football coach forever, and Lou Silva, the
Wow.
football coach
We're
from
that far ahead,
Marshfield.
Tom?
Oh yeah, we don't mess around. We gotta get
Oh
stuff
my
done.
goodness.
We gotta get done, raise
Lots of
money, all that
homework.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Do we have a venue?
Yeah, it's going to be over at Adria's. It's Adria's Restaurant Banquet Facility
Okay.
again.
Okay.
In East Bridgewater. That's the venue as of right now. Hopefully it doesn't change. Let me see. Yep, so that's that. We're going to be off the 21st and 28th of December. So if you have a favorite show you would like us to re-air, and we're going to put that on social media, please reach out to us. We'll just, try to get it to any of the other towns and see what they want to do for that. Other guests we're looking to get in, I got 4 I'm looking into lining up. The Bridgewater Badgers 3rd grade Super Bowl champions. Get those guys
Nice.
in. Of course, Situate won the Super Bowl. Severian Brothers who won the Super Bowl. North Attleboro. We want to try to schedule them to come in.
Oh, that would be
And,
great.
Try to do
'Cause
something January, February.
Yeah, because we are in Attleboro.
Yep.
So.
And then we are going to be, I just thought about this. So if this works out, I actually am going away on February, it would be February 22nd. So we would be off February 22nd. And for the college basketball, well, by then she'll be a pro running this thing, so she could probably do it herself, just like Maddie. But I also have the Central Atlantic Collegiate Conference, which is the first weekend of March, so that would be March 1st.
Yeah.
So we could be off then. We're going to see what goes on with that. We're going to see what happens on those are other possible 2 dates.
Okay.
If the fan club wants to give us some ideas on some shows they want us to re-air, and
In the next 2 weeks, yeah?
in the next
Well,
2 weeks. Well, we're up
after
to
next
14th, yeah, so we can edit that.
Yep.
And then
So
I
for
hate
the
when I don't do
21st
that.
and the 28th. And
Yep.
we'll come back fresh in the new year, right?
Yep, we'll come back. Yep, to bring in the new
And
year.
Ava can tell us all about her California.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
And we'll give you a little
can brag to us how the
insight
train
to what
went.
we did over the holidays.
Yep, she can brag and tell us how the big plane ride was in first class and all that stuff, and and see if the seat was comfortable. See, they usually put me down in storage so I can save money on my trip. So I sleep next to my bag. Oh yeah, save a lot of money. That's the way to go. As long as you can take the bumps in the air, you're fine. Piece of cake.
So when's last day of school in Taunton?
Before
Before Christmas
for
break.
us, for seniors, we usually leave like for Christmas break.
Yeah.
The 23rd, or maybe the 22nd, one of those days.
Okay.
Very
All right. So
23rd
the
or
20th is
22nd.
on a Friday. So the 23rd is a Monday.
Either Monday or oh yeah, I think it's Monday.
Monday, the 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you
so
doing?
that's
What
school
are you
break.
doing Monday? This Monday.
This
coming up?
Monday, I am at two places. I'm in Fall River
Yep.
at the college.
What time's that start?
Editing, 10 o'clock. I'm there
'Cause
till
w-
3,
okay.
and then at night I'm in Rehoboth.
Oh yeah, the big,
Oh yeah.
big access
Oh,
town, Rehoboth,
yeah.
DR.
DR. You got it. You got
Oh,
it.
I'm just
Recording a
messing.
meeting there. Yeah, next week is pretty full week for me.
Because what I was thinking is, what we could do is we could get Mr. Fowler on the phone. We can get some more clarification on the CACC for that weekend in March.
Oh,
Right? Might as well jump on it now. You never know. It's going to jump right on us. Do we? I have to probably speak to you. We probably have to talk to your mom and stuff about that, right?
so that would be going to Philly, right?
That's where they're supposed to have the conference in Philly.
Okay, and first week of March.
First weekend of March. Yep.
All
So
right,
I can actually
so-
speak to your mother in the parking lot right now.
Yeah.
You can say, "Who's this homeless guy in the black jacket, brown jacket?" Just wants to talk to him.
I'm going to check
See,
my
she-
schedule also.
See,
So,
she's standing there. She's putting her head in shame already. Every time I say something,
because I would really like to experience that.
It's-
Have
it's a lot of-
never ever done,
it's
it's
pretty
anything
good
like
basketball.
that. It's men's and women's
It's
college
pretty-
basketball.
Yeah, it's,
so,
it's pretty neat. I mean, you're busy all day.
oh, I'm sure,
And
I'm
you have to
sure,
break
but
down. How we doing
just
for time, kid?
just the
3 minutes?
experience.
How about those gray numbers?
Oh, 12:54.
All right, so we have time. We want to make. That's around 12:58. So, what do you think about the first time running the board?
I thought it was. I don't know. I thought it was not easy,
Right.
but it looks like kind of different.
It's timing.
It's just timing. You just gotta remember. You just gotta remember certain things on how to hold the spots and
Yeah.
bring
Mm-hmm.
it back in. And eventually, what you can do is, when we usually do scores, we go to the YouTube and we'll pipe in some
Yeah,
upbeat
that,
music.
like,
The
yeah.
NFL,
Yeah.
like
Have you
music
heard us-
under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard us do that yet? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's all you do. And what you do is that would be, see your button right there and see your last one, your last,
The last button,
Yeah,
or
the-
the fader.
the last fader. See the last fader? Right. Put your hand on, make sure. Yep.
here?
So that would be for the bottom computer.
Yeah.
And that's how you would fade the music in. Make sure it's not too high so you're not drowning out people talking. Been there, done that several times.
Ditto.
Right? And that's how you do it. So it's, you have more color to,
Yeah.
so it's just not someone talking like my dry voice and,
Yeah.
So that'll come with time.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh,
I mean, you get
practice makes perfect.
you get
That's
the
what I
idea.
tell
So
everybody.
next week,
Yep.
we'll do it with a regular crowd, right? And you have a good idea on what you have to do now, That's to
And
set the
people
level
will call
tones.
in,
And people will call.
so you'll get to answer the phone.
Oh, she's just like, she looked at, oh my God, she looked at me like both her shoes were tied together. She's like, what the heck am I doing here?
It's all good. It's all
But she's
good.
having fun. She's enjoying her internship. I ask her all the time.
Good.
Yeah, I want to
Good.
make sure she's having
As long
fun.
as you're learning something, you're talking, which is great. I mean, some interns we get in here just,
Right.
don't have
And
it.
everything, it builds up your confidence. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because you got to interact with people,
Absolutely.
like we talked about before, you don't know.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like that in life anyway. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's it. So that's what we have wrapped up. We're looking to get. I'm going to send emails out to. I think I did do that. Yeah, there was a guy there from Situate. I don't know his deal, but he has something to do with the Situate team, and I'm not sure why he was there. But he gave me Herb's number, the Situate head coach. I already sent an email out to him. I'm going to call the ADs.
Oh,
and
to get him in here, you
get
mean?
him in there. The
Oh,
Bridgewater
cool.
coach I know. The Bridgewater Badger coach I know. We already talked about the basketball ceremony going on. Now it's just a matter of that would be perfect for you when you're covering. Do you help out a lot with the basketball games at the high school?
Yeah. Well, especially this year because I'm not playing, so I'm definitely gonna.
Oh, you're not playing this year. You don't want to play?
No.
That doesn't sound good. Something's up there. None of my business.
I think
but-
she wants to do this.
Right. So what we'll do is now you can watch more players.
Yeah.
So you can grab the roster from the what's her name? The secretary of give me a second, it'll come to me. But anyway, you can check off these players as they're playing for the other school.
Yeah.
Of course, check off the hot Taunton player, girls or boys, and then we can add that to our list. Because what we usually do is we break it down to obviously the final 4. Then we all vote, and then the one with the most votes wins. And it's,
And they're recognized at this basketball
Right.
ceremony.
Yeah.
yeah, they get a
In
trophy,
April.
dinner's on us, and then they're
Yeah.
just going to pay for their drinks, and that's it.
Yeah, so go on YouTube and watch
I would.
the
So you have an
actual
idea how-
ceremony, and whatever Matt's doing is what you're going to be doing. So we had Antron there the last time,
Yeah.
and
I'm trying to-
Sharon, is that her name?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah, yeah. She was
Okay.
actually on the show, The Floor.
Okay,
She got booted up the first time. How much time do we have?
12:58.
12:58
It's
and
a
so many
couple
seconds.
minutes.
So we're getting there. Let me know when we get done so we can do the big. When we get like to 12:59, that's when we want to do the big. 12:59 and 30 seconds. That's when we want to do the big sign off. But the coolest thing is once you get more exposure to the board, you can start putting in your own music to like as we fade out before we. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You'll
it
see.
really is. Just the music playing is kind of cool.
And she had I gave her the wireless mic, but of course there was no receiver on my phone, so she was sitting there like, why isn't this thing going on? Right? And I had to tell her, no, it's only a prop. And she's like, oh yeah, I get it. Right, it is. She got bored. There's only so much football you can watch at a time. She had to turn it on, turned it off, turned it on, turned it off.
That's a lot of football.
Right.
But
So-
I'm glad you guys stayed warm,
Yeah.
too. I mean, it looked pretty cold on TV, so...
All right, so how much time you got?
12:59.
And how many seconds?
48.
All right, so with that being said, for Luz Cabral, I'm Dominic Damiano. And Haver Jet, we hope you enjoyed this hour of 4 Deep Sports Talk. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic weekend.
4 Deep Sports Talk would like to thank its supporters, including PTU Clinic. Find out more about Bridgewater and Buzzards Bay's newest physical therapy clinic and what they have to offer at ptuclinic.com. Adria Restaurant and Banquet Facility located at 436 Oak Street in East Bridgewater. Visit adriarestaurant.net for more. Diesel Direct, your reliable source for fuel delivery. Log on to dieseldirect.com to get more information. And by the New England Knockouts, Brockton's brand new Frontier League baseball team. Get your tickets for the inaugural season today at knockoutsbaseball.com.
This has been a presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk, where high school and youth athletics come first.